What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to talk about the great one, Nick Saban, who's only the greatest coach in all of college football history. Okay, he spoke at the SEC Media Day this morning. All right, he talked about the quarterback battle that's going on in Tuscaloosa. All right, and he compared the quarterback battle to his grandmama baking a cake when he was a little kid. And he said when his grandmama used to bake a cake, when he was a kid, he used to stand by the oven asking his grandmama, when is the cake going to get done? When is the cake going to be done? All right? Because he wanted to taste the cake. But guess what? Guess what his grandmama said? Hey, you got to let it cook through. Because if you don't, it's going to be mush and it's not going to be a very good cake. So guess what? We got to let this quarterback battle play out. Let it go through the process because you can't name a starter too damn early. But he did give you the answer of who's going to be the starter. He gave you the answer. All right. I'll get to that later. But he did give you the answer. All right. But like I said, can't name the starter too early. Because guess what? If you take the cake out the oven too early, it's going to be mush, and you're going to have to start all over again, mixing the ingredients, waiting again, putting it back in the oven, waiting till it cook all the way through when you could have did it the first time, all right? So, don't worry. Alabama will have their quarterback when daggone Nick Saban see fit to name a starter. But he used that analogy to talk about the quarterback battle that's going on. But anyway, like he said, I think we've got to let this sort of develop. Let the cake bake until somebody separates themselves. All the players are working hard. They all have a good attitude and they're competing well. He said, we're focusing on how do we develop the players that we have. We want to develop all the players. He was talking about the quarterbacks right here. We want to develop all the players. Jalen Miro, Ty Simpson, Tyler Buckner, Eli Holstein, and Dylan Lonergan. We want to develop them all, not just one. Like some other programs. He went on to say, everybody wants to know who the starter is. What about the backup guy who has to go in and play? Exactly. It ain't all about the starter. You got to have backups too, because what if the starter go down? All right? Everybody want to know who the starter is, all right? Okay. You name a starter, you to place all your money on the damn starter and you ain't got nothing left, and then the starter don't work out. Who gonna be your backup if you just only focusing on the damn starter? I'm just saying. You got to develop them all. You got to have somebody ready and waiting to step in. Even if that one go down, you got to have somebody else. Next man up. That's why we got 5 quarterbacks on the damn roster and probably could start anywhere in college football. That's what we do at Alabama. We keep somebody on deck, okay? But anyway, got to develop your backup too, all right? Put all your eggs in a basket, betting them on the starter. He go down, then what? You up the creek without a paddle. Hell, cell phone and went out. You can't call nobody. You stuck. Just got to go wherever the daggone current take you. You ain't in no control, and Nick Saban, he's not going to let that happen at the quarterback position for my Alabama Crimson Tide. He's not gonna do it. But anyway, that's what he said. That's what we got to develop every damn body, not just the starter, all right? Then he says, Jalen Miro did it last year against Texas A&M. How he finished against Arkansas game. It is important that all these guys continue to develop and everybody at that position develop into where they can play winning football. Exactly. Anyway, I use the cake analogy because it's not done yet. There's not a decision to be made at this point in time, nor are we ready to make that decision at this time until somebody separates themselves. So there you go. That's who's going to be the quarterback. The guy that separates themselves. So all you guys that's asking who's going to be your quarterback, quit asking because Nick Saban made that famous. So quit asking because Nick Saban has just given you the answer. The one that separates themselves will be the starter. But you best and believe if whoever that is go down, next man up will be ready. Plain and simple. I know Greg McElroy, whatever his damn name, he think Ty Simpson gonna be the starter. He says because if you remember against Arkansas last year or whatever, Jalen Milroe had turnovers. So it's gonna take him a while to get back in Nick Saban's good graces. I don't know. He played for Nick Saban. Maybe he's right. Okay. He say Alabama had about 16 turnovers last year. Jalen Milroe had 5 of them. Okay, granted. But it's not like Jalen Milroe can't get better. All right. You can teach ball security. So it is what it is. But, J.C. Latham, he spoke highly of all the quarterbacks, all the running backs. All right. I think the media tried to bait him into naming a favorite of his. But he didn't take the bait. And I'm glad he did. That would put separation and cause ruckus among the offense. But he didn't take the bait. Just like an Alabama man. You can't fool him. But anyway, I like what Nick Saban said about the quarterback position. I like the fact that they ain't rushing things. All right? They ain't putting all the eggs in one basket. And I love the fact that he's talking about developing all the players and the fact that he's concerned about who's going to be the backup also. I love it. I love it. Most coaches don't think that way. But being that Nick Saban is the greatest to ever do it, he dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's. Because that's what he do. He been doing it for so long. Okay? He gave praise to Tommy Reese, his connection with the players, all right? Building trust with the offensive players. Same for Kevin Steele on the defensive side of the ball. Defense is going to be flying around under Kevin Steele, all right? I'm going to get into what Kool-Aid and J.C. Latham said. I'm going to get into that, all right? And Dallas Turner, he was there too. So, hey, we ready. SEC Media Days in its third day. The season is right around the corner. It's upon us. It'll be here before you know it. All right? So for you other teams and for y'all coaches, y'all better take notes from the great one, Nick Saban. Do not put all your eggs in one basket depending on one guy. Worrying about one guy, the starter. Hey, the puzzle do have other pieces at the same position. Just want you to know. I mean, it is what it is. So anyway, you got your answer of who's going to be Alabama's starter. So quit asking. Because the answer is the guy that separates himself. That's your answer. So hey, it is what it is. You ain't got to like the answer. But you got to accept it. That's all I know. You got to accept it. So, if the starter name is Tyler Buckner, if the starter name is Dylan Lonergan, if the starter name is Eli Holstein, if the starter name is Ty Simpson, if the starter name is Jalen Milroe, and the backup name is Tyler Buckner, Jalen Milroe, Eli Holstein, Dylan Lonergan, or whoever, you got your answer for the starter and the backup. So quit asking the dumbass question of who gonna be your damn quarterback. But I'm sure I'm gonna get a few of you in the comment section to say who your quarterback gonna be. I already know it. And I done gave you the damn answer. As well as the great one, Nick Saban, has gave you the answer. So you quit asking. You should be asking yourself who gonna be your quarterback. And don't worry about who gonna be my quarterback. Don't worry about who gonna be the quarterback of my Alabama Crimson Tide. Don't worry about who gonna be the quarterback in Tuscaloosa. Worry about who gonna be your quarterback and who gonna be your backup. Since y'all have just disregarded the backup. That's all I'm saying. So it is what it is, and I'll talk to y'all later. I just wanted to get that off my chest and tell y'all that you have your answer of who's going to be Alabama's quarterback, okay? You got your answer. So once again, quit asking. Roll damn Tide.